To the new exhibition, because let's talk about the identity of the victims. I remember a very impressive part of the Yad Vashem Museum with victims from Estonia, a photo of the what in Leichen? Of the bodies, and to show the history of the people, the died people. In Auschwitz you have other kind of relicts, gas chamber, destroyed buildings. What is your idea to show the identity of the victims?
Of course, this identity is shown now in the current exhibition, but in the new it will be one of the central point. All the part of the Shoah, we're referring only to that, but also the part concerning the camp. Let's say the life of prisoners will be really focused. The half of the prisoners of the camps were Jew after selections, and this is something very, very important. Basically, all the survivors, including Jewish survivors of Auschwitz, was prisoners of this camp. So this is something crucial. All the different policies will be also very, very well explained in this first part. This first part. As a project, as a realization of the concrete policy. So I think those questions are really clear and without problems. We are working directly with people from Yad Vashem on this issue also, and there is a very good opportunity now, because Yad Vashem is now completely renewing the block 27, who is the Jewish block, as it is so called, the Jewish pavilion, the Jewish exhibitions, and in a strong cooperation with Yad Vashem, we can do that. Those two exhibitions will not, let's say, repeat the same things, but we will certainly arrive to a point when the two exhibitions will have an important, let's say, impact one on the others, and will function very well together. So it's something that, for me, not represent any doubts.
We asked because we had a sensitive discussion with a group from Poland, from Israel and Germany 4 weeks ago, because of the sensitive question of collaboration of the non-Jewish people in Poland during the Second World War.
You must understand that this exhibition will focus on Auschwitz. As well as we will not focus on, I don't know, many other places like Treblinka or the others. We will not focus on the whole Europe during the Second World War, and we will not focus on many other topics, of course, because it's impossible in 3 or 4 hours, when we have to show to people what's happening in Auschwitz, to speak about the entire history of the Shoah and the Second World War. So this exhibition will be, as it is now, and as it is many others authentic places, focused on this place. It is not a museum of the Second World War. It is not a museum of the Holocaust in the meaning of the museums of Holocaust that you have, I don't know, in many other countries. It's a question of Auschwitz site. There will be some topics, but I don't know if it will be in the next years or a little bit later. In the Polish pavilion, the block 15, that we want to change, and we want to in this pavilion create a history, let's say a narrative about the history of the local dimension surrounding the camps. And here there will be, of course, all the history of those people who helped the prisoners, transferring medicines or letters or other things into the camps or outside the camps, and also the history of those who was collaborating with the system at that time.